Welcome to Northwest Profiles, a look at people, places, and events of interest in the inland Northwest.
For one night each year, the small farming community of Lynn, Washington lives by the motto, crash it and they will come.
One of the greatest events in the Pacific Northwest. It's something different that nobody else has.
It's kind of like a car demolition derby in slow motion, you might say.
It's just fun. My pit crew and everything, they have fun, and I buy them a bunch of beer, and we stay down here, and it's just something we look forward to every year.
As do the thousands of fans who venture out into rolling wheat fields to experience one of the most unusual and spectacular shows in the Pacific Northwest. The Lynn Lions Club Combine Demolition Derby is quite literally a smashing success. Men and machines battle it out header to header in a display of massive mayhem.
Certainly every farmer, sometime in their life when they're having trouble with a piece of machinery, gets so disgusted they'd like to just run it off of a bluff or something. And one thing about it out here, you can come out and get out in that arena and take all of your frustrations out.
The rear ends on these combines are pretty weak, so if you hit them just right, you can knock them out, and then it slows the other combines down so you can hit them a few more times.
If you can get the rear end knocked out, the best they can usually get around in is first gear, and that's maybe 2 miles an hour. They're not going to damage you at 2 miles an hour.
To compete in this supersized demolition derby, combines must be at least 25 years old and modified to meet safety regulations. All drivers must wear helmets, safety belts, and obey the derby officials. The objective is to disable an opponent's combine in one of 3 heats. Going in, these metal monsters may look like prized hogs, but on the way out, they more closely resemble bacon. Crippled combines are just part of the show, as skilled crews go to work, racing against the clock to get their machines back for the championship round. As the drivers return with successful repairs made, it's easy to see the common bond they all share.
It's an adrenaline rush to be out there in the arena. I think that's the most enjoyable part. And then there's a lot of camaraderie. These are the people that I've known since my school days, the people I represent when I go to Olympia. That camaraderie is important too.
Cash prizes are awarded to the top drivers in each heat and for Best Decorated Combine. Wander behind the grandstands to see some creative contraptions. And some colorful characters. Like the combines themselves, judging this award has been modified.
We used to have the claps and the yells of the crowd, but we changed that 2 years ago because we figured that maybe a guy had an old rusty combine and had too many buddies and they'd make the most noise. Now, we pick out 5 strangers that don't know nobody, come from Oregon or Spokane and do the judging for it. So we think that worked out a lot better.
The money raised from the Lynn Lions Club Combine Demolition Derby is donated back to community organizations. This summer fun event, held the second weekend in June, is one you've got to see to believe.
It's been a good moneymaker for our community. and the crowd really seems to enjoy it. And you get them hitting hard and heavy, and the crowd just roars, and you're wound up like an 8-day clock.
Just having fun. I just like to go as fast as I can and hit as hard as I can. I'm pretty good at that. I think that's what everybody likes to see.
As far as I'm concerned, it's the greatest show on earth.
Yes, we got the greatest show on earth, I think. I'm not bragging either. Maybe a little, but a little bit.
If you have a story idea for Northwest Profiles, send it to KSPS TV, 3911 South Regal, Spokane, Washington, 99223. Northwest Profiles is a presentation of KSPS Public Television.